And welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. In the hot seat today is Ellen Ratner. She's the bureau chief for Talk Radio News Service and a Fox News contributor. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you so much.
We're talking about the internet and political contributions and the soliciting for political contributions. And nobody's watching this, right?
That's right. Now, yesterday, the 31st of August, was the end of a reporting period, so we will hear from the news media. Well, the Democrats raised so much, the Republicans raised so much. But we're not hearing as if these were ads of 6 or 10 years ago, really before the advent of the internet. We would hear analysis of the ads. We'd hear fact-checking of the ads. But now that we're getting all of these emails, we're not hearing about how this is being raised, if what they're saying in these emails to potential contributors is true. Just yesterday, the Democrats sent out 42 or 43 of these things, and they had laughing titles such as "Last Chance to Step Up in Washington," "Last Chance to Step Up in New York," "Heart-wrenching Defeat," "Pummeled," "We're in the fight of our lives," "This is urgent," "Sorry to bother you on such a long weekend," "Been trying to get in touch," or "Did you miss this? One last question." Another one, "We need to talk," "No time left," "Defeat imminent," "Looping back," and the Koch brothers strategy. Now, I'm sure Republicans have exactly the same kind of thing, although different titles. And the issue is, how come we have not seen the media step up to the plate and do an analysis of, are they saying true things to their email contributors? Are they representing the issues fairly? We'd see this if this was an ad, either radio or television, or even something, an ad in the newspaper, which we don't see much of all. But we're not seeing any kind of analysis about what their outreach is into their email people and whether they're being true to fact, whether they're not, whether they're revving people up for no good reason, etc.
You know, is this a difference? Is this a change that's come since the McCutcheon ruling in April, where they lifted the cap off of contributions, political contributions? Have we seen this sort of stepped up, energetic kind of appeal to raise more money?
Well, I think that we certainly are seeing more of that. We may have seen, because of the rules allowed you to give a certain amount to certain people, we may have seen some of this before, but now it's become really an art. And I have to tell you that the Obama campaign in '08 was the first one to sort of really use the internet and reaching out. And now I'm sure both parties are doing it. I've only been privy to what the Democrats are doing because they send all this stuff to me. But who wants to get 42 or 43 emails in your mailbox on Labor Day?
Well, you know, it's very interesting to talk about the Democrats being, aggressive about this, and perhaps the GOP is doing the same thing. But since this McCutcheon ruling, which lifted the cap off these political contributions, the Republicans have actually raised, almost 2 to 1 what the Democrats have raised. So perhaps these sort of desperate emails are part of that.
That's right. And I mean, really, if you're in tune with them, why would you open it up? Although I'm sure, there are some people who are not politically savvy who get these, desperate emails, and they open them up, and who knows whether what they're saying is true to fact or not.
That's a very good point. Who knows if they're true or not? How desperate are you, and how do you measure it being desperate?
Exactly. And I would like to see the news media take apart some of these emails for people and do it on television, do it on radio where people tune in so they know what they're getting in their email box, and they can help look at whether it's factual, not factual, how much of it is true, and how much of it is that they're really desperate.
Political spam. All right. Thanks so much. Well, to hear more media analysis on this topic, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. Thanks so much, Ellen Ratner.
Thank you.